What's going on, YouTube? It's Avery Heaney TV here. Today, after nearly almost 3 years, I am back at Kings Island in Mason, Ohio. So I am with Griffin today. How you doing?
Good.
And we're gonna head to Snoopy Soapbox Racers first because that gets like the worst capacity, I hear. And I did do good gravy at Holiday World, which I thought was really fun. So I'm probably really gonna like Snoopy's as well. All right, first attraction, Snoopy Soapbox Racers. Now, I do apologize about my voice. It's still pretty shot from Hollywood Nights and only had like 3 hours of sleep at the hotel.
And the winner is you! Congratulations!
Alright guys, we just got off Snoopy's Soapbox Racers, and I'll be honest, I absolutely love the theming on this ride, but overall experience, Good Gravy's better. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that way too.
It was really cute though. Alright, it's time for Diamondback. So, I haven't been on this since 2022, and I'm very excited for this again. Despite I find most B&M Hypers overrated, I will say it's a good ride. Overall, I really love how it's like a long ride, and I love the floater that it has, especially the splashdown. So that's what I really like about Diamondback.
Clear. The track is red, the train is to it, better than top 2. You're on the Diamondback. Bye.
Diamondback was like just as good as I remember. However, it is a bit on the rough side, but still awesome. How was that?
Yeah, I think it was still really good. I prefer Behemoth, Mako, and Goliath more, but it's still really good.
Nice. Next attraction will be is Mystic Timbers, and from last I remember, I love Mystic Timbers, but duration is way too short, and that's one of the reasons why I find it's a little overhyped, and the shed. But other than that, though, it's a very good ride, though, and I'm looking forward to trying this again. It has been since 2022.
I think. For your Cicadas, Cincinnati on Mystic Timbers. It's Mystic Timbers. Whoa. Goodbye. Welcome back, Orange Train. How was it? Amazing. because this is a friendly reminder that your cell phone is not allowed on any ride here at Kings Island. It does need to stay in a pocket. That's just
So, after our ride on Mystic Timbers, it faulted on us. So we had to wait like an extra 15 minutes to get off. But, so, Mystic Timbers this time, the first half was really good, but towards like the end, not much airtime as I remember, and the duration is just way too short. Other than that though, it's a good ride, but I do think it's overrated. What do you think, Griffin?
I think it's definitely worse than before. I definitely prefer Renegade and Gold Striker over this.
Oh, I think Gold Striker would destroy it, and also, there are plenty of wooden coasters out there that can destroy it too, but I'm not saying it's a bad ride, but I do think it's overrated. Blaster slime. Well, it's actually true, because this ride used to be Scooby-Doo years ago, back when it was at Paramount's Kings Island. But we're doing Blue Blasters now. And Griffin has never done Blue Blasters yet. He hasn't done it here yet, so. And the line, probably, if I had to guess, 15 to 20 minutes, if I had to guess. I don't know.
There's the stairs and everything.
Might not be too long, actually. I don't know. Well, I absolutely love the theming, and it actually gives me vibes when it was Scooby-Doo. I mean, I haven't been on a Scooby-Doo, but I can tell some of the old stuff used to be from Scooby-Doo. All right. You ready, Griffin?
Yeah.
Blue Blasters. We're next. The next attraction will be Orion. It has been a hot minute since last I was on that thing. Personally, that's my favorite ride in the park, is Orion, because I just love the airtime on it and the speed. And a lot of people think it's not a Giga Coaster. It is 100% so a Giga Coaster, Griffin.
It is.
Because sure, it may not be 300 feet high, but the drop is gigantic, so of course it's a Giga. All right, we're in the station now for Orion. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Can't wait. That's been quite a few whiles, so.
It's big, it's blue, and it's got a 300 foot drop waiting for you. Have fun, Orion.
Okay, everybody, we just got off Orion, and let me tell you, this was even better than I remember. We were in the very last seat. It was not even losing its speed at all. It was flying throughout the whole entire course, and I was yanked out of my seat too. Very strong airtime for that ride. How was that, Griffin?
It was just as good as I remembered, if not a little bit better. And yeah, it's no Fury, but it's a really, really good ride.
Now, we have excellent theming here, but I dread for this ride we're about to do it next because of the capacity thing. Flight of Fear. We didn't want to bother with Flight of Fear's line, so we decided to do Queen City Stunt Coaster instead. It was formerly known as Backlot Stunt Coaster, but now that the area is being rethemed, they changed it. So Queen City is part of Cincinnati, actually. And this is near Cincinnati, Mason. So Mason's about I'd say 25 to 30 minutes away from the city of Cincinnati. Not too bad. This is the line for Queen City. I'd say 20 minutes at most, maybe? Not too bad.
Half hour.
Yeah, around there. Alright, we are back at Kings Island now. We just took a little break. We had delicious Taco Bell, and Griffin loves Taco Bell. And we are at what's called the Kings Island Theater, and that was there when it was Paramount's Kings Island. Now I hear a lot of cicadas outside because it's back in season now. But now we have somebody back from 2021, Nick.
What's up?
How you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Just got off work and I'm here at Kings Island with my homies. Rather ride some rides.
Yes, we're gonna ride some rides for today, and we're probably gonna head towards Invertigo and Banshee and back first because we still need to do those. But then we'll probably do like maybe Orion later and check out the blue ice cream that they're all raving about.
It's fantastic.
Oh, it's that good, huh?
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Ever since 2022, we're back riding a Vekoma inverted boomerang again, Invertigo. Invertigo at Kings Island opened in 99? Was it 99?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the original one was at California's Great America, which I believe opened in 98 the year before, or 97. And then that got relocated to Doherty Park as Stinger, then it got removed, rest in peace.
Yeah, I rode it before it was gone.
How was Stinger when you did it?
It was good. It was a little rough, but I liked it.
Nice.
I definitely miss it.
Look at that thing go.
Have you been to Doherty?
For what I remember, Invertigo is very underrated. And I don't understand the hate for it. People give it so much hate. This is a perfect example why you cannot bring phones on rides. This will end up being the result. And look at this iPhone. Looked like it was a perfectly good iPhone. Until it got shattered. My goodness, look at that. Okay, everybody, we just got off Invertigo. And let me tell you guys, what an underrated ride this is. You have to ride it a certain way, kind of like aero coasters. Just keep your head away from the restraints so that way you don't get a headbang. And it has a lot of positive G's. What did you think, Griffin?
I thought that it wasn't bad. It was actually good.
Very underrated
It
ride.
makes me miss Stinger even more.
Oh yeah, I bet. And how about you, Nick? We did the normal way. We did forward and backwards.
Forward way, yeah. Invertigo's great. You know, it gets a lot of hate in the community, but while it isn't my favorite ride in the park, nowhere near close to it, it's still a great ride for what it is.
It really is. And it's been there since 1999, which is crazy.
Same year I was born.
Now I dread to ride Banshee. I wonder how that's going to be like compared to 2022. But right now, though, it is wicked hot here today. Griffin does not want to do it, but Nick and I do. We're going to be doing Congo Falls. That is their shoot ride. And it is a hot one out today. It's like probably 82 degrees, Matt, I guess.
This is about to be a refreshing
And
ride.
it is quite packed for Kings Island today. I've never seen it this packed before.
It's typical.
All right, we just got off Congo Falls. I'll be honest, it was very good airtime in the back. However, we barely got wet, so I was a little disappointed this time with that shoe. But other than that, though, I'm just glad it's a good addition to the park, though. What did you think?
I would agree with Avery on that one. I'm surprised how dry we ended up after the
Yeah.
That was the driest I've ever been on out of all the times I've ridden Congo, but
Yeah.
but the airtime is S tier though for sure.
Oh, absolutely. All right, next attraction, Drop Tower, made by Intamin, and it's probably going to be a 10 to 15 minute wait, probably. Not bad. I'm looking forward to ride this. It's been a while, and when I went to King's Dominion, it was closed in 2023, so I still need that credit there. All right, guys, we just got off Drop Zone. I'm always going to call it Drop Zone. How was that?
Amazing.
315 feet high. That is huge, folks. And how was that, Griffin?
It's definitely one of my favorite drop towers.
That's one of my favorites, too. I don't know if I like this more or the one at Kentucky Kingdom. The Larson ones are criminally underrated, in my opinion, too.
I think this one's better, but this is a top 3 drop tower for me.
I definitely preferred that over Zumanjaro. Rest in peace, Zumanjaro.
I would say this one's better than the King's Dominion one.
I have not done the one at King's Dominion. It was closed when I went in 2023, so I still need that credit. All right, so next we're probably going to do either Bat or Banshee. All right, next attraction is going to be Banshee. I was not the biggest fan of it in 2022 due to the restraints. You gotta love the Son of Beast logo, because that's the remembrance of Son of Beast, and that was the former spot where Son of Beast was. And this is literally the only B&M invert that has vest restraints, and they don't belong in them in my opinion. So this is probably about a good 10 to 15 minute wait. Not bad.
Up there. That up there sends you up and out of here on 19. Goodbye. Going back to your train out west.
We're getting the teal train. Teal train. Oh boy, rip. I hear that's the worst row.
I'll join you guys for Orion.
Okay guys, I just got off Banshee and I'm gonna be honest, it was actually better than I remember. I was in the very front seat and it was actually the worst seat, teal train. Now would I say it's great? No, I still think it's overrated and I don't think it's the greatest out there, and the restraints absolutely suck. But other than that though, I actually got some decent forces for once. It's not like forceless like 2021 and 2022. How was that, guys?
It was good. It wasn't bad because we got front seat.
Oh yeah, front row was good.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite invert either, but
no, definitely not.
It's a little overrated, but I still do like it quite a bit.
And how about you, Griffin?
It's good. It's better than my 2021 ride, but it's still overrated.
Yeah, I do think it's overrated. It
I
gets
think it's
so much
better than
hype.
it used to be, though.
All right, guys, I do apologize about the cicadas being really loud at the park, but we're now in line for the Bat, and here's the American flag that represents it when it was Top Gun back at Paramount's Kings Island. This was back when it was Top Gun in '99 when it opened. I don't know if it was '99. It might have been a different year.
It was 93.
93. Can't wait to ride this Arrow again. Well, let's see how long that is. I think it's actually a walk-on based on this. I don't think I've ever seen it this short before, except on the rainy days. Maybe just people forget it's like that far away. Wow. Oh, this is a walk-on. Oh my goodness. All right, time for the Bat, an aerodynamic suspended coaster. So I didn't really pay attention much to Adventure Express. They actually did some recent theming and an updated logo of Adventure Express. I'm not gonna lie though, I missed the old one though. And how is the theming?
I think it's better.
Did they do some more theming in the tunnel, if you know?
A little bit.
Ooh.
I think you'll be in for a nice surprise.
Nice. Look at that. They did so much extensive work to the new entrance. I like this. All right, it is time for the racer, and we just got off Adventure Express, and I'll tell you, I thought it was really good. A lot of good theming to it, and I love the layout too, and I love the tunnel sections and the theming inside. What did you guys think? Adventure Express.
I thought it was better than I remember.
I thought it was better than I remember too. How about you, Nick?
It's a good mine train. I like Adventure Express. That was a fun ride.
For sure. Now we're going to be waiting for a racer. I don't know what side we're doing yet, but
I think blue.
Blue. All right.
racer that's 35 years older than me. Call him mine. You do the math. Have fun.
That's funny.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, guys, just got off Orion again. This time we were in the very front seat. How was that, guys?
That was really good.
Really good ride.
Definitely a front seat coach.
Definitely the best ride in the park for sure. I love Orion.
I like Diamondback better.
I disagree with this statement, but I still like Diamondback though. I mean, Diamondback has very good airtime, but when it comes to positive G's, you have to give it to Orion.
And first drop.
And Flight of Fear's line looks to be now like a half hour, not as bad as it was before. So I don't know what we're doing yet. I mean, I'm tempted to maybe go check out the areas again. Maybe go check out Mystic Timbers again. I don't know yet. Maybe that or Beast. Haven't decided yet. All right, we're about to do. They changed the name, I think, but the original name was Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. But years ago, when it was at Nickelodeon, this was themed to the Wild Thornberries. You said this was themed to the Wild Thornberries, right? That's so cool, and I love the Wild Thornberries. Such an underrated show by Garbo Cuspo.
Special instructions. Attention, please. Handheld items, including cell phones, are not permitted. They must be secured deep inside a pocket, left off rack, or with an on-rider.
And I'm riding with Griffin. Are you ready, Griffin?
Yes. The law. Failure to comply.
All right, Orion at night. Let's go. I can't wait for this. First time at night, too. Or maybe close to dusk. This may be more of a dusk ride, but maybe we'll sit towards the front or something. Alright guys, for the first time ever, I finally did a night ride on Orion. What a ride that was! That's by far the best ride I had on Orion. How was that, Nick?
Amazing. It's a good night ride for sure. The lights are so aesthetic.
Unbelievable, and how was this, Griffin?
Yeah, it was definitely even better at night. It's definitely
Yes. Alright everybody, moment you've been waiting for. We will be riding the Beast at night tonight. Are you
Yes.
excited, Griffin?
Yes.
And what row do you want? The last seat?
Back car.
Alright. Back car sounds good to me. I'm a backseat person on most Woodies anyways. Okay guys, we just got off the Beast, and I'm gonna be honest with you. They do have good night rides on the Beast, but after comparing it to our Voyage rides at night, yeah, I think Beast is overrated.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good ride. I mean, it's still fun, but I think it gets way too much hype.
Yeah,
There's way better wooden coasters out there, I think.
It was a bit of a letdown, to be honest.
But, I mean, it was still fun. I mean, experiencing the Beast at night. And we actually happened to be the very last train of the night on the Beast, too.
Or second to last, because I hear the cheer.
Oh, actually, no, you're right. We are second to last. We got lucky, though. We were at least second to last. And the park is now closed. It's been an hour actually, because we had to wait in that line after the fireworks. But they let people wait in line for Beast, which is nice. Kings Island was great. It was great to be back there and do all the rides that I did back in 2022, especially another night ride on the Beast, which was a bit underwhelming for me, but it was still great to be riding the Beast at night again. What else was great about this visit was I got to see my friend Nick since 2021, and it was a blast seeing him again. And I can't wait to return to Kings Island very soon. Stay tuned for day 2 of Kings Island, which will be a little short, but I did do some other rides on that day. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment and subscribe below, and as always, peace out.